Right, so now we're looking at the equation of our line. The general form for the equation of our line is y is equal to mx plus c. And the formula that we're using is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. Now, to use this formula, Monday, right? To use this formula, you need the gradient. And you need 1 point, right? Or coordinate. And this provides your x1, y1 values. So if you're going to work out a question, either they could give you the gradient and a point, and you'll substitute it into this formula, or they could give you 2 points, and you'll have to find what the gradient is, and then use one of the points to provide the x1, y1 values to work out the question. So let's look at 2 examples of doing this. So the first example here, we are given the point. So this is my point. And we have a gradient of 2. So we were supplied with the values to the gradient. And we have a point 1 and 3 to provide us with x1, y1 values. So we always start these type of questions by writing what we're given. Right? Once we have what we're given, we could then put our formula. So the formula is y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. And then we could substitute those values inside of here. Right? We have 3 values that we could substitute. M, x1, y1. So y1 is going to be 3, m is going to be 2, x1 is going to be 1. And then we could put everything back in the formula as we see it here. X minus 1 is equal to that. We use our algebra skills to expand the brackets. 2x, 2 by negative 1. Always remember, you have to multiply by this negative value here. So you get minus 2. And then the general form of the equation of a line. Just a second. The general formula for the equation of the line. So when we're working this out, we need to move this 3 across here. Right? So what we will get when we do that is the y. The 2x here is like our mx. And then we will work out a single value for c. This 3 will become positive 3. So what we will get is y is equal to 2x. 3 minus 2 will give us 1. And we can clearly see that this format here matches the general form y is equal to mx plus c, with our gradient being 2. And this constant value here, which is our y-intercept actually, is c. Right? Now let's look at example 2. Example 2, we're given 2 points. So we don't have the gradient. We need to find the gradient. So these are the 2 possible ways a question can come. The 2 points you have is 2, 4 and 4, 8. So given points 2, 4 and 4, 8. So this is providing me with x1, y1 values, x2, y2 values. The first step is we need to find the gradient m. M, always go to formula, is y2 minus y1 over x2 minus x1. M is equal to 8 subtract 4 over 4 minus 2. 8 take away 4 will give me 4. 4 take away 2 will give me 2. So M is equal to 2. The next step is to find our equation of the line. using m is equal to 2. And we could take any of the points. So let's use the point 2, 4. That's going to provide more with x1, y1 values. You quote your formula. Y minus y1 is equal to m into x minus x1. And then we substitute values now. So remember, the arrows help. Drop the arrows. Write in your values. Y2 is going to be 4. M is going to be 2. X1 is going to be 2. And then we'll put back everything else. Right? Expand a bracket. 2 by x is equal to 2x. 2 by minus 2 is equal to minus 4. Right? Find this over our equal sign. We're going to get 2x. 4 minus 4 will give us 0. So this equation of this line, which is also equation of our line, is y is equal to 2x. Yeah? And those are the two different ways where we could work out the equation of a line.